नमस्कार दोस्तों, आप लोग मेरे चैनल में स्वागत है। आज मेरे वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले एक छोटा सा रिक्वेस्ट है, मेरे वीडियोस को अंत तक देखो और आपके पास वक्त नहीं है तो वीडियो आधा देखकर आपके प्यारी प्यारी कमेंट्स डालो, क्योंकि आप जानते हो ना, आप लोग यूट्यूब की एल्गोरिथम में बारे में जानते हो ना, तो इसीलिए मैं कहती हूँ आप लोग के कमेंट्स वीडियो आधा देखकर डालो, क्योंकि मेरे बहुत सारे वीडियोस पर यूट्यूब व्यूज़ नहीं आते हैं, वीडियोस फ्रीज हो जाता है और व्यूज़ बहुत कम है। तो मैं बहुत कोशिश करती हूँ दोस्तों, तो आप लोग के बहुत प्यारी कमेंट्स मेरे वीडियो अंत तक देखकर डालो। यदि ये बात आसान नहीं हो तो आपकी कमेंट्स वीडियो आधा देखकर डालो, ये मेरा छोटा सा रिक्वेस्ट है। तो आज की वीडियो है ये स्नेक प्लांट के बारे में है, तो वीडियो पूरा देखो दोस्तों, और कोई भी सवाल तो ये भी डालो। से धन्यवाद दोस्तों। Whenever I bring a snake plant home, I can't stop telling myself that these are air purifier plants. Snake plants can be easily propagated with a single leaf and you can multiply them easily. These are my Sansevieria collection. You can see there are a few plants here. And today I'm going to cover up about snake plants problems, the common problems with snake plants. Most common and frequent problem with the snake plant is overwatering. Now, if you take a good look, you can see how this plant is being affected by the overwatering. Now, this plant has been overwatering and these leaves are under some kind of a stress. So, if you see any plant with these kind of problems, they have to be all removed from the plant. These leaves have to be removed and you have to cut them off. So, now this plant is getting too much of water. This was exposure to the rain too much, so that is why the cause of this. So now this plant is under stress. This is the variegated snake plant, and in this, if you can notice, there are some brown spots. That is also another problem with the snake plant. So either overwatering or underwatering can cause these type of problems. You can see how this leaf has been, look at this, dried out. So the leaf top has been dried out and the middle part also you can see that is also dried out. So let's see the other issues with the plant. Do not overwater snake plants because these plants are succulents. So you can skip regular watering. You can water them when the top layer of the soil is dried out. So that is how you water these particular snake plants and treat them with much care. You can keep them in a shady area or partial medium sunlight will be okay. Do not expose them to too much of bright sunlight because that also these plants doesn't prefer. Once the plant leaves get caught to rainwater, too much of water, you have to cut it off. That is one solution. And also you can remove the plant from the area where they are located. So remove the plant from the current location and keep it in area where they get the partial to medium sunlight, and also save the plant from the rainwater. Too much of getting rainwater also not good. So that is one thing. If the plant leaves are getting dried out, that is also another problem of underwatering. So you can understand if the plant leaves are getting drooping, or else if you can see them getting dried out like this, that is cause of underwatering as well. So two reasons, either you are watering too much or else the plant is underwatering. So that is the main reason. If you see any brown spots, if you see too much of brown spots in the snake plant, that is due to too much of fertilizer. That also can cause these type of problems with the snake plant. So if you see brown spots, stop fertilizing the plant. That is another thing with the snake plant. Now you can see in this one, there are some brown spots. These are very common. So you have to treat them and remove the plant from the other plant as well, and keep it aside and treat the plant immediately. The first solution is to remove the plant from the current location, and the second one is to cut off these dried leaves. I'm going to cut them. This one also I'm going to cut and remove. And here also the same. I'm going to remove it from the plant. This whole leaf has been affected, so I'm going to remove it from the plant. Otherwise it will cause problems to the other leaves as well. So this leaf also I'm going to cut off. So now I have cut and removed all the affected areas, and I'm going to keep it in a shady area and remove it from other plants as well. So healthy plants should be kept away from this, and these plants have to be removed from the other plants and keep aside, and that is another thing. And do not over fertilize these plants. Do not give any fertilizer since the plant is not in good health condition, and also do not let them get exposed to too much of rainwater. Do not overwater them as well, and stop fertilizing, stop overwatering, and keep it in the shade. Semi-shade will be fine, and that is how you save these plants from getting affected by the spots and as well as getting dried, and all the leaves will be healthy once you do and follow the tips, follow the instructions that I have given you. So this is one of the best plants for your home because they are air purifiers as well, and you can gift them to someone because this is best for living room, either your home indoor plant as well. So this plant you can keep indoors, no problem, and this is a permanent plant. Once you bring a small plant from a place nursery, you can keep them and multiply them within a very short period of time because you can propagate them with a leaf. So that is how you take care of the affected plant, and I hope you find this video very useful. If you are new, consider subscribing to Tamara's Garden. Thank you. वीडियो पूरा देखने के लिए मेरे दिल से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दोस्तों। मिलेंगे एक नया वीडियो के साथ।